Welcome to Super StarCraft Bros.
2v2 Tuesday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
Alright, so we have episode 5 of our 2v2 Tuesday Season 1 YouTube series.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
You didn't say that nearly as fast enough as required.
I have trouble with S's.
You know what? I think a lot of people have trouble with S's.
You say it.
It.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Well, you ready for this 2v2 Tuesday?
Indeed.
Alright, so we have a Protoss.
Indeed.
We are on the Bone Trench for this game. I remember that.
Indeed.
I have no idea what the rest of it is. So, without further ado, Iron Sparks, take it away and introduce our combatant.
In the top right corner, we have our red and blue team. Red being the Protoss Kain. Blue being the Zerg TalonZ.
TalonZ and Kain.
And then in the bottom left, the teal-purple duo, we have...
IGotA HughGRection.
That's pretty cool.
That's a big warthog.
And then his purple ally, the Protoss.
That's a cool logo too.
ProtossKR.
And that has the
And look at those pylons.
Yeah. Alright, so let's take the banner
and look
down.
at the mothership symbol.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's switch the banner up so it's small, Iron Sparks. Come on now. There you go. Alright, so let's see. We got the production tab, which is huge because we got 4 people building and stuff right now. Gateway is on the way for our Protoss players. Barracks about finished and spotting pool about finished. So everyone is almost spot on building their primary construction production facility. So 2 of these guys, I forgot what team, spawned in as random. Do you remember which ones they were?
I think it was these. Yeah, it was these guys.
Okay.
They were on the left.
So these guys are playing random. So do you think we're gonna see something cheesy or?
No.
No, I mean there's no forge down for the Protoss player and not exactly a fast pool for the Zerg player. Second rack's going down to wall off that ramp completely by the Terran player. And his teammate, Cybernetics Core, just about to finish. He already has gas going, so he'll be able to get Warp Gate Tech right away. So yeah, so I mean, standard-ish openings. Cybernetics Core down for red.
You know what I find interesting?
What?
Cybercore is still going.
Yeah.
Cybercore done.
Yeah.
2 gates. 1 gate. Like, this guy should have had his core down sooner.
He should have?
1 gate, then core. 2 gate, then core.
Yeah, wasn't the purple guy the guy who threw down 2 pylons first? Or
2 gateways.
I don't know. Huh.
Alright, so there are stalkers out on the field.
It's good timing on those stalkers, too. So let's see.
You know what I find interesting?
What?
You know Select?
Select the player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He usually has KR in the end of his name.
Does he?
Yeah. I just find that interesting.
Well, you know, it would be really hard to get Protoss anything as your name. And do you think we're watching Select? I don't think we're watching Select.
But maybe somebody knows.
I mean, if he wins with these 2 stalkers, then we're watching Select. So a bit of kiting. Good micro right here. He's gonna get that Zealot with very, very little damage done to him. This 2 Marine 2 Stalker attack might actually be quite devastating. Good micro. He's keeping that wounded Stalker back right there. If you need a great example of micro, here you go. Pylon's going to go down, though it's not really going to unpower anything, but it is going to potentially supply block red. And it does look like targeting pylons now. We have a lot of Lings out now who might get a decent round, but another 2 Stalkers come up.
Yeah, it looks like these 2 stalkers are sure not getting anywhere. That one's probably also going to fall. The stalker in the back might be able to get like a couple Lings off, but I think this is enough for the aggression from the other team.
You know, what Purple did is he did pull those 2 weakened stalkers that way. And had the full health ones take on the brunt of the Zerglings. Interesting little push. That was some good micro, but you know, when you have a huge Zerg Ling pack, you know, it doesn't quite do much. Looks like we got the bones and some dead ultras next to the ramp here.
And there's a Hydra.
Bummer.
But you know, it is the Bone Trench.
It is, it is. Now it looks like Blue takes this expansion during this early scouting slash small push from the purple teal team.
Oh, but they know it's there.
Okay.
They walk by it. Alright, so we got a couple more gateways going down on Twilight Council. We're probably going to be seeing Blink come the way if he continues with the Stalker production. Now we have no other tech. Like, there's a factory, so I think we're going to see Hellions or Widow Mines.
You know, both will be great, but I think Hellions are going to be great now because Lings are on the way. And
well, we saw last game how good Widow Mines are.
Yeah, I mean, was it one Widow Mine from the Bronze Monday game took out 15 Lings in one hit?
Yeah.
So if you get a well-placed Widow Mine missile hit, you can take out a lot of Lings. Extra gateways going down for purple, and I do think we are going to see Blink Stalkers just because of what we saw with the micro from that early 2 scouting stalker.
What do you think of the positioning of this macro house?
You know, it's kind of interesting. It provides some vision of the cliff, prevents any type of unseen drops and anything like that. I mean, that creep tumor can jump down the cliff and start spreading creep that way. I don't have any super complaints about it.
Oh, it's just like any units he makes from it has a long way to go.
True. I mean, unless he switches over to flying or anything like that. Blink is on the way for purple. Teal getting another orbital command. He's working on his upgrades for his ground units. He's got a good amount of Hellions on the field now. Definitely going to be great against any Ling pack. Blue Zerg droning up probably to get that natural saturated. And we do have an expansion from red going in the bottom left side. Ooh, a bit of a push now with Sentry and Stalkers.
Well, let's see how he can perform with his Stalkers.
Yeah, it's going to come down to can he micro as well? Here we go. Front gate. Nah, no one's home. It's walked away. Ooh. Very lucky of Teal, who decides to expand now. We're probably going to see both players move down the ramp. Is he going gold?
Yeah, I think that's what he wants to do.
No, no.
But he's going to settle here.
Alright, so it does look like both players not exactly on the same team. Most guys who are playing together will talk via Skype or something like that, but they're typing back and forth. You know, I think these Hellions are going to do great in any type of battle.
Well, unless they're going up against these guys.
True. I mean, if he can engage with the Zerg player and allow the Protoss player to engage, Mothership Core moving out for purple is going to encounter this army. Instantly takes most of his life away. I like that he pulled the Hellions back. Except for that one. That one's gutsy.
Well, that's what happens when you don't listen to orders.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, just looking at tech real quick, we have a Robo Facility coming from red, which I like, because you're taking a while to tech up to anything.
Proxy piling goes down.
And Blink is now finished for Protoss.
So yeah, if they can catch... Oh, Stalker goes down instantly by a volley from the Sentries. I totally reversed that in my brain. Sentry goes down by a volley from the Stalkers. And purple is calling back to...
You.
Maybe
you want something back there in case they try to counterattack.
Maybe. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think actually most of it's going to get pulled here. It looks like that Mothership Core did survive. Let's see if it throws anything down. We do have that Time Warp field.
Yeah, I mean, he just wanted to get it down because it was about to die. Blink forward. There's a lot of Lings waiting.
There's a lot of winged Zerglings, too.
Chicken wings.
You know, the Hellions are still with this army. Did they all die?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So unfortunately the Lings aren't going to be in there. A lot of spines going down, about to pop out of their cocoons. Kind of a good surround on these, but they could blink away.
But you know what? The thing was, there was a surround, but the Terran units were around it.
Yes.
So the Stalkers were just getting free shots.
So we do have a blink away from purple to get away from that surround from the Lings.
This tomorrow is just like, oh, boom, 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 I can't shoot air, boom.
I don't know if he says poom when he fires, but...
Why not?
It does look like these Lings are going to be able to chase down these Stalkers and pick them off before they can regroup at the main base. Bit of a blink right here to try and change it. Marauders Marines move up to intercept, but I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah, it is quite a small little army. I think it's gonna be best to move back.
Yeah, I think they might have just moved up to try and save those stalkers. Now we do have a couple stalkers, and that immortal from the high ground.
If he isn't careful, they could just turn around and pick this off.
Yeah, they could.
I mean, that immortal, that'd be nice to not have it. This
marauder's gonna head up there and try and figure out what's going on. They do know that immortal has moved down now.
Alright, Lair coming for this guy.
There's a lot of resources sitting for blue.
This guy. Well, he's been on this expansion most of the game, and he's getting ready to take this gold. Like how on the minimap it's just a circle.
He needs to spend his money.
Yeah.
Okay, rocks go down is going to open up that
like
gold
this.
extension. Templar Archives, great idea. Gonna be able to storm the hell out of everything.
I mean, you got the lings and the whatever else the Zerg throws at you.
Yeah.
And it even does pretty good damage against whatever's coming out of here.
Yeah, gateway units are, they take a lot of damage as well from the size storms.
Alright, looks like Kain is trying to reestablish his lost second.
Now, when he's trying to grab something as a Protoss player, do you think he should have thrown pylons down first, then Nexus, or...
You know what I do? I always do Nexus, pylon.
You don't do that many pylons.
Yeah, I do.
I usually do like 2 or 3 when I play Protoss.
Well, usually by the time I expand, I'm like supply blocked or something, so
yeah.
I just throw down a bunch.
Alright.
So I do pylon. I usually do enough to where there's enough coverage all around it.
Yeah.
And then
so you can build your buildings or warp stuff in.
Yeah. And then have room for cannons, because I'm usually playing a Zerg or a Protoss or a Terran.
Well, that would make sense, because those are the 3 races in the game.
Don't follow.
Purple really does not want backup. I do think a multi...
He wants him to back up.
Yeah, just stay at the base. Yeah. Ooh.
He has the tal'darim zealots.
Nice. He's a very cranky Protoss player.
Well,
no! I will get the glory! You stay at home! Alright, looks like this Nexus is about to finish, but I think it might be... You know what? Oh, I think he could have defended it.
I don't know. I think he knows the caliber of stuff coming from this Protoss player.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, these are most likely going to be lost. I mean, he doesn't blink. He does blink
only like
down.
a small second army came with him.
No. You can't follow.
Evidently. Because I want to lose all my stalkers.
Well, he's getting ready to move on to better things. Which will be good, because those better things do pretty good against these mutas on the way.
Are you talking about the size storms and all that?
Yeah, if he actually decides to do anything right now.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he's, like, hurting right now. It does look like Teal has moved over to that 3rd expansion at the gold, easily taking the hatchery down. And, couple Hellbats in the mix right there. Gonna do a great job against any type of Zerg players. And you know what? I think this army could hold this. Oh, it looks like 2 units got a little dumb. So let's take the long way around this bone pile.
Hey, they want to go on their own path.
Whatever. So you're saying their pathing is broken? Alright, so the Terran army has decided to move back to the ping spot of the purple player.
And the Protoss decided to start doing things again.
Yeah, we have another mothership core on the way. We have more zealots, because I'm guessing he's hurting for gas. And it looks like Red is deciding to go Colossus tech.
Yeah, I like it. They're going to have the mutas, which gives you air superiority.
Yep.
And then you have the Colossus, and you don't really have anything to worry about because there's mutas.
Yeah, as long as those 2 armies stay together, and Red and Blue have shown that they are playing together, so those armies will probably stay together. But the mutas look like they're heading in for harassment now. And, unfortunately, there's a lot of zealots. Oh, easily going to pick off this mothership core. Goes down, and it looks like he's going to decide to hit the Terran player first.
Yeah, unfortunate for those mules that just caught down.
Thank you, Billy Bob. Muta's flying into Purple's main base now, going to harass that mineral line. We have a good split on the pros. It looks like only a couple of them will go down. And, finds the Templar Archives. We're definitely going to pick this off.
Yeah, as much as I would have loved to have seen Protoss do something with this building, it's a very smart pickoff from the Zerg.
Just a waste of minerals at that point. Muta's gonna continue flying around. Looks like we have an interception by the Terran army, but I think all the Mutas are gonna be able to get out okay.
Will they?
Widow Mines though, gonna do massive amount of damage to these Mutas. Oh, looks like what? Maybe 2 or 3 got lost.
2. Yeah, I was expecting more from that.
Yeah, I was expecting more too. Looks like the Mutas continuing to go around, and they're gonna fly back and support the Red Army that's moving down.
It's like, what's the Red Army attacking? Oh, they're on different teams.
And
like...
here we go. It looks like a little time warp stasis field was thrown down.
That guy just died in slow motion.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. You know, Red might want to run away.
No.
Just saying.
You have to stand your ground. Have no fear.
He needs to run away.
No, he's giving his life for ire.
Yeah, he needs to run away.
Give his life for ire.
Alright. Well, it looks like the Red Army is going... Actually, you know, the good thing, the Red Army is pulling the Teal and Purple Army. And, of course, Purple is pinging everywhere, because that's what Purple does. And now he says go.
Go.
You know, if I was Teal, I'd be like, are you sure? I could stay back and guard the base. Muta's taking out quite a bit of Purple's base.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need it, though.
No, it does look like Cybernetics Core falls down.
I mean, he really doesn't have no resources.
I mean,
really doesn't need his base.
his favorite unit's gone now.
Huh.
He doesn't know how to spell the incorrectly not a word right again. And, oh, it actually looks like a decent-sized Zerg swarm. So he decides he's gonna fight the red player.
You don't see the lasers, right?
What? No, I don't see. I've been seeing them bounce off the stalker shields.
Like, I saw this in another game we did last week.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes the lasers just don't show up.
Well, sometimes they have silenced lasers. You don't see them.
Or they're like...
You just feel them.
Invisible lasers?
Yeah.
Blind.
Blind?
He probably walked into the Baneling pack.
Dude, you lost your Cybernetics Core and your Templar Archives. You really can't rage against your teammate.
But can he rage against the machine?
No, because he's playing Zerg right now. You know, they're attempting to do a base race at this point. Purple has lost quite a bit. He's really not doing anything. Could you click on a Purple Stalker? You know, he has very no income whatsoever. So this really is the final push, at least for Purple. Teal's doing awesome. Building Thors, armor upgrades, missile turrets. Got another SCV on the way.
But you know what? They're doing this base race, but they're the only ones in the race.
No, I mean, where are the Muta? Are the Mutas
dead?
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, there's 2 on the field right now.
So it does look like somehow the Mutas... Well, there's 2 right there.
And
there was
now
2.
0 on the field.
So Natural Expand finish. I mean, Red does have 2 Nexi in the corner pocket over here, and it does look like Teal and Purple feels it. Looks like Blue decides to leave the game. No GG. Will his teammate follow suit?
No, I think he's gonna stick around for at least like 8 more minutes.
Well, he did get a massive infusion of resources. If only he had the production capabilities. Does look like these bases are going to be taken out here. Yeah, that's happened. And it does look like Red leaves the game. GG goes towards Purple and Teal. And who's still in the game?
Teal.
And Teal was victorious. And now he's going on a victory lap.
He's going to relish in it for the next 6 minutes.
Yes. No one's there to ping, tell him what to do. He's
you stay home.
Destroying all the buildings. Doesn't it bring up the dramatic you won? So really, you have to like go back to game.
Yeah.
All right. So leave us a comment down below on how you think the 2v2 game went.
Hit the like button.
Subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. And just in case this is the first time you're watching, we mostly cast 1v1s, but on Tuesday we've been doing 2v2 Tuesdays. So if you like 1v1, we got 1v1 at all league levels.
Yeah.
Send us your replays 1v1, 2v2 at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. Good luck, have fun.
GG.